Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome.
We are Blonde Sisters.
Another Misters.
I am Michelle MUA.
I'm Jazara the Savvy Diva.
And we are here to talk about stuff.
Talk about stuff.
About stuff. How was your week?
My week was kind of long. I remember looking up Tuesday, like, Dad, today only Tuesday.
Yeah, I didn't know what day it was. Not day and day. I was like, it's Friday. It's Tuesday. It was like Monday. Yeah. So when you work, like I work, I never know what day it is.
I don't know if it's because the weather is having a schizophrenic moment, because one day is cold, one day is hot, one day is cool, one day is mild. Like, I think because it's doing that, it's making me think that we are in the fall season.
Yeah, Mother Nature is definitely bipolar.
But this is spring, so April is flying by. I mean,
April gone. April gone. She gone.
It's like a custody battle out here between spring and summer.
Yeah, because they like knocking it out. Definitely.
I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah. So, yeah, this week was long.
So, what are we talking about today?
We got all kinds of things to talk about. So I was remembering when I don't know what I was doing. I was driving. I don't know where I was going, and I was thinking about when I was little. I wanted to be the person that sat under the street and turned the street lights green, red, yellow. I just automatically knew there was somebody that sat under every corner, and I thought it'd be really cool to sit down there and just like turn the buttons. Like I imagine a little booth in the middle of the intersection. That's where you sat, and then you was like, okay, just turn. Okay, that's her. And then I just wondered, well, what happens? And so one day I was.
So did you think that they trained the crossing guard?
So I don't think I thought that far. I remember riding one morning. My father was taking me to school. So my father worked really, really early, and he would always drop me off to school, to my grandmother's house before I go to school. And so we were riding down to my grandma's. We were going to my aunt's. Going to my aunt's house, 14th and Hamilton, uptown. So he would drop me off at my aunt's house in the morning. My aunt would walk me to school. She hated my teacher. A whole nother story. So one morning I asked my father, how did the man under the street know when it was time to change the light? And he said, what man? And I said, well, it's got to be a man on the street to change the light. Like, how does it do it? I want to be that guy.
You want to do that?
I want to be that guy. What happens if he gets to sleep? And my father was completely impressed. I remember the conversation like yesterday. That now as an adult, I'm like, you dumbass. So I remember the conversation like yesterday, and he kind of looked back at me because I was sitting in the back seat in this thing that looked like a cheese grater that was supposed to be a car seat. And you know, the 80s, we was wild. It was like plastic, like a little. Anyway. And it was like, anyway, everything was yellow. My mama's favorite color was yellow. Everything was yellow. And it was just the yellow cheese grater seat.
Wait. Were the appliances in the house the same?
Everything yellow. Everything yellow. Everything. The kitchen table had like yellow, like plastic, like bar around it with the fake linoleum wood. Anyway, so he looked at me. He's like, I'm really impressed that I was under 5 because I had to be 4. He was like, you are that young and you understand that something not magical is happening, but that somebody is responsible for something. Like, that makes sense. Like that was a really great guess. And he was just so like enamored with that whole idea. And I still was like, who the fuck turned the lights on? So, you're not tell me who turned the light on. So there was that. So, yeah, did you ever want to be something great?
Well, first of all, I think myself, along with many other little girls out there in the world, wanted to be a Barbie doll.
I never wanted to be Barbie, but I definitely wanted to be Jim.
Jim and the Hologram?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I did too, because I wanted to be in a band.
Jim is excitement.
I know, I always wanted to be a band, and I still talk about it to this day.
Yeah, but we can't sing or play shit.
I can sing a little bit. I can play the... let's take guitar lessons. I want to play the guitar. Anyway, let me get back to the question.
No.
You said no? Let's get back to the question.
No, I don't want to play guitar.
So, I also remember years ago, a lot of the government buildings had elevator operator.
Yeah.
I do remember wanting to do that. I wanted to just sit in the seat and ride up and down with the lady to push the buttons. And now today I'm like,
there is one or
I
two
wish-
hotels in the city that actually have elevator operator.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's more nostalgic. I don't think they might. I don't know. That's not me like.
I was just like, wow, it must take a whole lot of knowledge and skills to push that button.
Think about the telephone operator ladies that was plugging the buttons. The switchboard operators.
Yeah.
Could you? Oh, wow.
I'm glad. Like, I wonder if they ever got kind of.
Remember when they would call and they all had that nasal voice? Hello.
No.
Yep. At the tone of the time will be.
Oh yeah, and then call and pushing zero. So I would like to make a collect call.
WE61212. Remember that number?
What number was that?
Weather, so you can figure out what the weather was.
I do remember the movie line. The call to get the.
Yep,
the
you had to sit there and listen. And if you missed it, you had to go back.
You had to push
Yeah. Yes.
So this generation today, they don't know nothing about that.
Nothing about that.
Can you imagine all the people who lost their jobs as the elevator operator because now all we get on like we so good.
What about the telephone people that plug the buttons in?
Yeah.
All the people and the man on the street.
I kind of feel like I done lost my train of thought. Never mind.
We've been drinking.
Never mind.
What are we drinking tonight? We're drinking the Logan. So this drink my wonderful husband created. I don't know what's in it. I do know what's in it, but I don't really know what's in it. It's like, I don't know. What's this, vodka?
Why you whispering?
Peach, mango. That's what he said. Orange, peach, mango. Orange, peach, mango, and vodka. Peach schnapps. I bought some grenadine. He told me he ain't asked me for no grenadine, and it's none in here. But I like grenadine. But this is good. It tastes like juice. So my mama got drunk off of this drink.
It tastes just like juice. I've been slurping it down.
Slurping. It's so good. Like I drank it yesterday while I was eating dinner, and I realized this is liquor. So maybe I shouldn't have a third. But now they're in these little cute glasses, and we ate some chicken fingers. Just it's all kind of easy chicken. So
I think in June I'm giving up chicken. And I'm just
the studio audience is laughing.
I'ma just eat fruit.
You should see the animals looking at her like, what?
Vegetables.
Potato look at you like,
what? I'm serious.
Nah.
We're gonna see how it pans out.
It'll last 5 minutes.
No, I'm sorry, not June, because this is April. See, I keep thinking we in a different month. May 1st. That is next week. I'm going to only be eating fruit and vegetables. No chicken. No.
Are you gonna cook the fruit?
No shrimp.
And vegetables.
Am I gonna cook the fruit?
Are you gonna cook them? Are you gonna eat? Are you gonna do on a raw food diet?
I mean, I ain't gonna get that deep, but I'm just gonna.
Are you gonna put butter on it? That's baby chicken.
I didn't say. I gotta think this out. You know,
why you getting violent?
I know. I'm just like, how dare you?
Exactly. That's why she's thinking about not eating chicken. She's ready to beat me up.
Like,
no
butter?
She ready to knock. She
no
ready
eggs?
Nothing. She bugged about not getting no chicken.
So, and no eggs.
No, that's chicken. Period.
Yeah. I'm just gonna add more fruit to my diet.
That's what I'm about to say. I don't know who you lying to. We all so my new people, my staff, one of my staff members was like, "Can we get some healthy snacks?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" And she's like, "Some fruit and veggies." I was like, I guess
some donuts shaped
I
like
asked
fruits
if the
and
veggies. I asked for suggestions. She said cucumbers. I was like, "You mean like pickles?" No, she looked at me like, "No, not pickles," because I love hot pickles.
I
like
love
pickles.
Me some dill.
Oh, I love pickles. I like pickles, and I like the pickles. So anyway,
I was about to make up a little song about
pickles. Something about them pickles.
Okay, to stay on target, we were talking about jobs we thought about as kids. Now, what are jobs that you would think you might be embarrassed to work for? Like, what kind of job would you be embarrassed to have?
I would not want to be the man that picks up the poop out of the porta potty.
Oh my God. Oh, me either. Oh my goodness.
I would not want to be the man to either transport the used porta potty. The slush the poo. That'd be weird, right?
Because that just makes me think of that day when the basement overflowed the main line, sewage line overflowed. Like, to have to clean all of that stuff up. And the guy that came in to fit, he just had his little rubber boots on, like it was nothing to it. And I was just like, you do this all the time.
Yep. Plumbers got the shitty job.
All right, so a job that I think that I would be embarrassed to have and wouldn't want to do is cleaning out the grease trap, like at the fast food restaurants.
Girl, every time we think about grease trap, I think about that Popeyes when that man put that video on talking about them rats went around that Popeyes. I think that was the one on 8th Street. He lost his job behind that.
What's another one?
I don't want to be the eraser beater.
What?
The one that beats the eraser.
They don't do that no more.
I know, because they don't even have.
I think because the chalk, the dust particles going up in the air was probably giving or contributing to people getting cancer.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, I mean, think about all that thick, and it messes with your skin.
Now, I was allergic to the chalk, so I had to stop using. When I was teaching school, I had to stop using chalk. So I get the kids to write on the board, and I started using the projector, and I would write on. Like, I loved the projector; it was great. So I would do that. But now y'all got the Promethean boards and all these other.
Yeah, they got the whiteboard with the
markers.
Yeah,
and they smell so good. They would think I was a huffer.
Not a huffer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can't think of any more.
You know what? I don't ever think I thought about, in terms of embarrassing, I don't know if I would be embarrassed about any job because, any job that pays is a good job because I know the man that picks up the poop out the porta potty is getting paid a lot of money because it sucks. So I know that's probably a really high paying job. Because they have to have hazmat. It's the same guy that drives the truck as the one that plugs up the thing. I mean, he doesn't actually like scoop it out.
Right.
But back in the day, they used to have people that scooped that. Oh,
I just don't even want to.
Can't imagine. What jobs would you never want to do, and what jobs did you imagine to be able to do when you were little? We'd love to hear about that in the comments.
Comment below.
Next up, I have a very interesting story from our Crazy Ass News.
Crazy Ass News.
So,
when we can afford our own sound effects, that we won't be making them ourselves.
And maybe have like a little button. Crazy Ass News. Okay. All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
This came out like 3 days ago. Cicadas are so noisy in a South Carolina county that residents are calling the police.
Calling the police?
On the bugs.
What they want them to do?
I don't know. Listen, let me read it to you. It's a short article.
They're here, they're attacking, they're surrounding.
So first of all, I'm trying to figure out what blue hair old lady called complaining about the bugs and what they expect the 16 police officers probably in this area to do about them said bugs. And these are the ones that are going to be really loud. So if they're in South Carolina meeting, it's going to be really loud. Anyway, Newberry, South Carolina. Emerging cicadas are so loud in one South Carolina county that the residents are calling the sheriff's office asking why they can hear sirens or a loud roar. The Newberry County Sheriff's Office sent out a message on Facebook on Tuesday letting people know that the whining sound is just the male cicadas singing to attract mates after more than a decade of being dormant.
They like, come here, come get it.
Come get this old tail. I've been asleep for 17 years, girl. Come get it. That's the dick you can keep. All right, so.
Wait a minute. Are the ones making the noise just males, or they?
The males are making the noise to attract the females.
Okay. He said, come get this.
Come get this thing here. That thing is stinging. All right. Some people have flagged down deputies to ask what the noise is all about. Newberry County Sheriff Lee Foster said the noisiest cicadas are moving around the county at about 38,000 people. Of about 38,000 people, about 40 miles northwest of Columbia, prompting calls from different locations as Tuesday wore on, Foster said. Trillions of red-eye periodical cicadas are emerging from underground in the eastern U.S. this month, and the broods are emerging. The emerging broods are on 13 or 17-year cycles. Okay. Why the odd numbers get it, though? It's not cool.
17.
Yeah.
I feel like they just emerged. I know they're different kind of cicadas, but I feel like we were just invaded like 3 years ago.
So some of them come out every year, but this is going to be that time. Oh, it was rough. So the last time they came out, my daughter was a baby. So this is about it. She was little. She was like 4 or 5. And yeah, because Jabril was he was out of the carry. He was little. He picked up everything. He's so nasty. He picked up everything. And Amina, she called them cicadas. My poor little baby. Anyway, so cicadas. People eat them. People are excited about having them. They're a delicacy to some folks. I would be dead if I had to eat those. So, yeah, that is our crazy ass news. So,
crazy ass news. Yeah. Okay. So they're calling the police. Like,
asking what the noise is about.
Police going to do? Just pull out their guns and spray them.
Well, there's a reason why they come out. God created cicadas to come out for a reason. I don't know what the reason is. I am not one to question his authority.
Can you imagine the 911 call?
No, I can't. Hello, what's that racket outside? Cut it out.
I'm gonna call the police.
I'll come get these things.
I'm calling the police.
Sounds like the colors. All right, so sounds like them colors up to no good around them corners. Anywho, hilarious.
Yeah, they have too much time on their hands.
Yeah, I'm not happy about cicadas. I don't know what I'm gonna do about them. I am afraid of bugs almost as much as I'm afraid of mice, for which my cat likes to find. Has been giving us gifts. I have not had the pleasure of finding any.
And that is so good that he didn't have to be taught.
Yeah,
so
well,
my older cat from the first batch, the cats I had, he taught the 2 kittens how to catch the mice. So like we would come home sometimes and he would just be standing on the steps and the 2 small ones were at the bottom of the steps. And so we were like, what are they doing? And all of a sudden we saw the mouse run by and then Tiger took his paw out and grabbed it.
Kelly,
I know. I'm just.
What's in the pot that the cat eats? He's like,
what is going on? And now look, we done got stuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The cat was having he hopped up on the stove and was eating out of the pot. We black, okay, so she ain't gonna eat whatever that was. I don't think that she be eating and sharing tacos like the people on the TV.
Oh, hell no.
With the kitty. Oh, he mad. Look at him. He'll be back. Anywho, our PA has gotten rid of one of the audience members and placed him in timeout, which won't last long. And now they're having a standoff stare, which is pretty interesting. Anyhow.
So
hypotheticals.
The older we get, the older I get.
Okay. Off to hypothetically speaking.
Hypotheticals.
What's your hypothetical for today?
So I was thinking, the older we get.
The older you get.
Older most people get. They start hoarding stuff, right? Yeah. I want to know what the top 3 things that you are fearful of hoarding when you are like maybe 60, 70. 3. Top 3. I know we can add several lists, but just think of the top 3 right now.
Underwear.
Hoarding underwear?
Yeah, because I'd be like, she's a little raggedy, but I can wear them. So
you were like, maybe it'll be an emergency, so I'm gonna keep these just for an emergency.
I just went through, so we gave away 6 bags of clothes, 6 or 7 bags of clothes. My loving husband says that the majority of the bags were stuff that he put together, which is not true. It's stuff that belonged to me that I went through. Anyway,
did you have makeup in there?
No
makeup.
I don't give away makeup like that. So that's my second thing. Yeah, underwear, makeup, shoes.
And you think you hoard shoes?
I know I hold shoes. I have no intention of wearing half the shit I got. I'm out loud saying I know good damn well I ain't wearing them heels.
And then you know what I used to do though, because I do have a lot of shoes, but I'm not at the point where I'm saying, oh, I'll never wear those again. And the ones that I have gotten to that point, they have either been accidentally pulled out of the closet by one of the fur balls and they've chewed it, or I just have lost interest in it. So shoes would never be on my list. My list would consist of pillows,
Pets.
Oh my, yeah, pets.
Pillows and pets.
Pets, pillows, and I don't know what my third one would be. Oh, I hoard mail. Like I have bags of paper that I need to
That's
shred.
a part of our ADHD.
Well, holding on, because sometimes I hold on to receipts too.
Why?
I'm thinking,
What you
because
returning?
I might have to return something.
First of all, the receipts are now starting to turn black after like 60 days. So they like, haha, you thought you were going to return that.
But I
Suck a boo-boo.
But I still, what I do find myself doing now, I do take a picture of my receipt.
Then why do you need the paper? The studio audience said,
no,
that's bullshit. You keep all the things.
Paper, I don't know. I think a lot of people haven't gotten to the point where they are confident enough to throw away their paper because they think they might need it at a
Girl, not one piece of paper I ever threw away I look for. Not one. Not one time. And I don't know why I'm holding that.
I don't know. I think the older I get, I do fear that I am going to be hoarding like a lot of bags. Just bags.
Well, bags are going to be nostalgic because you can't get them in Maryland anymore, so nobody has plastic bags anymore.
And when I forget now, they even take them into the store when I go in.
So, true story. I've worked at a mall for the last couple weeks. I'm coming back from lunch, and I watched this girl. And mind you, I'm trying not to be that lady where I'm looking at people. But old girl had this purple bag. And I saw her walking down the mall, and I was like, she probably stealing. But I was like, let me take that in my head. Every time I say that, they'll never ceases to amaze me.
So she was stealing?
She would walk past Children's Place, peeked in, walked back. She didn't see nobody at the front door. Took a whole stack of t-shirts, dropped it in that bag, and kept moving. And then went walking down, went next door, did the same thing. And I was like, she boosted for real. So, me, I'm like, okay, she went to Macy's. And she went upstairs. I was like, oh, because, that particular mall upstairs has no exit. I was like, that bro about to get busy. Let me help somebody out to get some.
You said she about to get busy.
She about to get busy. So let me help somebody out. So I happened to, walk past one of the employees. I was like, hey, are you a vendor employee? She's like, I'm an vendor. I said, well, that lady just walked by with that short haircut and that purple bag. She's stealing. I saw her walk down the mall and steal. So you might want to call security and see if they can capture her because that'd be a great, capture. And, I felt a little bad about it. But I was like, you know what? If you was boosting for stuff you needed, that'd be one thing. This broad took a whole roll of t-shirts off from Children's Place. I know she's going to be outside selling them jokers for like $2, $3.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What size you need?
Yeah, I got all the sizes, all the kids' sizes from 2 T.
Crazy. Like, straight up walked in there and took the whole joint and shoop. And I was just like, So as I was going back to my store, I was like, yep. We need a greeter. Because, that's how they do it.
Have you ever known or been around people, like, in your circle or maybe your family member circle who were boosters?
My former mother-in-law stole an entire Thanksgiving dinner.
The turkey, the
whole thing.
From where?
The grocery store.
I'm saying, like...
How?
Yes, how? Like the whole... Wait a minute, the turkey before it's a frozen turkey?
Kelly, whole Thanksgiving dinner. The turkey, the dressing, the macaroni cheese, the cheese, all that. Stole a whole turkey. I watched this lady steal an entire car full of plants. She gonna tell me I paid for it. She dropped a $20 bill on the ground to the girl. The girl was like, go ahead and load up the car. And she loaded up the car and told me to pull the car around the side. So my daughter was little. So Amina was in the car seat. So Amina got 2 plants in her car seat. The rest of the plants, we was like riding with plants. We drove.
What kind of plants?
All the plants, azaleas.
I would have been like, did she got any hydrangeas in there?
She had all that. She come to the house and my mother was sick. First of all, this woman, I love her to death. She's a special place in my heart. She stole them. She didn't steal them. She paid for them. She appropriated the plants because she wanted to make my mother happy. My mother was going through chemo and she wanted to plant the yard, and she planted the yard for my mother, and those plants were still out there when my father moved from the house. but it was like azaleas and some like a rose sharon or something, like, you know, those kind of, like, yeah, a whole Thanksgiving. That woman would steal everything. I've seen her take everything.
Have you ever accidentally stolen something?
I have. You know, when you ring out at the Giant, or what do you do, like the self checkout, and you put things out, and you be like, I'm gonna buy this later, and I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember a couple of times that I've accidentally not been able to get paid for a said item just by accident.
Yeah. I don't do it often. Like, I've gotten. I don't work, so I don't work in the grocery store. Like, my husband gets mad at me. Like, I don't work here because I don't work here. I'm not ringing myself up. I don't work
like
here.
You might have forgot a pack of cheese. It like
it was up front.
Fell through the bottom of the cart, and you're like, oh dang. Have you ever gone back in?
Depends.
I
have gone back in, but I have times I'm like, fuck it. And then I just either, depending on what it is, especially something that I didn't even want it. Like, I got a cart one time, and it had like stuff in it I hadn't realized. And I let one of the kids pick up the cart. And when I got outside, whatever was in the cart was still in the cart because I didn't want it. And I was like, and I left it in the cart.
I remember one time though, but see, what happens is the person who rung you up, if they already, now we're talking about going through a regular aisle, a regular checkout and not self-checkout. So when the person rings you up, they have to account for that purchase when they closing out their drawer that night. So I felt bad when I walked out the store and noticed that they didn't.
Not if they didn't ring it up.
Scan the microwave. I'm like, she's going to get in trouble for that. So I went right on back in.
I remember when I was working downtown at Macy's, when we had like those late night hours during holiday. It's one of the midnight days, and I watched security. I watched this little lady walk out the door, and I was like, "Oh, little lady bought a microwave," and I watched security walk her right back in. She just picked up the microwave, walked out, and paid for it. And security was like, "Nah, you carried it out. You carried it in there."
Oh my God.
Like 5 big burly black men followed this little old Asian lady carrying this microwave. And he was like, yeah, she took it out, didn't pay for it. With her. Okay, well, you know what? Who would have thunk it, right? My ex-mother-in-law stole an entire living room set, pushed that damn couch down Route 1. Anyway, I'm telling you, she stole everything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I didn't have any family members who, now I have friends who knew somebody who did like go boost stuff, but I never participated. I mean, you know, people be like opening up their trunk. I know, opening up the trunk door and got a whole aisle of
Wild Kingdom. I got
what is that?
Flyaways. Somebody's hair.
That could have came from outside.
Girl, it didn't come from outside.
So, okay. Now, I have a double hypothetical today. So, I was always thinking.
Our PA is going to interrupt us and tell us we're going too long. So, we're just going to let you know now.
Well, it's our show. So
it's our show.
Yeah.
He's about to hit the button. I see him now.
So, listen. Just one quick hypothetical. Another one. I always feel like I am very talkative, and that was one of my craziest pieces of my personality when I was younger. Could you ever take a vow of silence?
Girl, I'd be...
Not when you're angry with someone and you just like, I'm not going to ever speak to them again.
You know that movie, The Quiet Place?
Yeah.
I'd have died. I'd have been dead the first 5 minutes. I would have made it past the credits. I'm like, what the fuck? And then over. You off my head.
I don't know. You know what? I worry about stuff like that with all the pets that I have. Like they gonna draw attention.
Especially that little dog of mine. He be walking on to him like, rah, 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 rah. And they just be like, and that's it.
What was that other movie? Because they had to be quiet too. The one with Sandra Bullock when
Quiet Place. Oh no, the birds. But the birds that poop in your eye, you die. Yeah. Whatever that was. Anyway, no. They did it. So they shit in your eye, you died. You became a zombie.
I like to see stuff, especially my food. Can you imagine, like, you eat and then you have to, like, focus on and
First of all, if that was the case, because as blind as I am, all I have to do is take my eyeglasses off and I can't see shit no way. And they should be like, that bitch.
They still gonna get you.
They wouldn't get me because they be like, that bitch, she gonna die on her own. I'd be dead.
So the Quiet Place, I think I would have to, we would have to find a house that maybe had like their own studio so that I could go in that studio and be able to talk and like just scream and get it out. Because I think if I have to take a vow of silence and I can't talk to nobody.
I'm telling you now, I would take one for the team. I'd be like, y'all go run it. I'm going to make a lot of fucking noise because I can't be quiet. So just take me out now, because if you think I snore. Can you imagine while you sleep? And they just get you while you snore.
Okay, so
like,
think of everything that we do that we make noise. Going to the bathroom, like when you having a good number 2 session.
You in this called session. Like,
he's in a session.
Hold that sound up again and see what happens.
So what's another activity that we do on a daily basis where we have to make noise? Like everything. Driving.
Sneezing, blowing your nose. And now your cat is hollering.
Yeah.
That we be dead.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be able to take my pets
the alien will be like, what the hell is that?
Take my pets with me.
Yeah. Between your cat or my cat and his brother, they be like,
and
yeah.
Dakota gonna get us in trouble too. But anyway, you know how my mind goes. I'm always coming up with hypotheticals. So
could you stay in a vow of silence? He's got the finger, get ready to push the button. Like, I don't understand.
Vow of silence.
I don't understand.
Could you do it?
Could you do it
for the rest of your life? No. 30 days.
5 minutes.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it this week. For 1 week.
No.
For 1 week.
No. I already lost.
An hour a day for 1 week.
You go an hour a day? Am I sleeping while I'm doing this?
I already know I'm gonna win. Anyway, if you believe that you can take a vow of silence, comment below. Let us know what you would do and what would motivate you to do that. And also,
$1 billion, I'd probably still lose.
What do you think you will hoard when you start getting older?
See you next time.
Bye.